I just hopped in here, just woke up. This is Gnarkil again playing Pyke again. We did a video for him yesterday learning Pyke. It was his second game. And so I just kind of wanted to hop in on this one, noticing that he was playing it again to see if anything was changed. What I am gonna, ooh, nice. Ooh, close. So what I'm gonna do actually on this is turn on Fog of War, because I want to see it from his perspective. And I'm gonna do his character specific spectate, so I'm just gonna have him selected the whole time. He still has Aftershock, which I still don't like. So we'll see. We'll maybe chat with him and see about that one later. And let's see if it build changed. Nice, Moby Boots, nice. Okay. So that's good. Going up to help the jungler. Helping the jungler get Scuttle Crab is so good. Like, junglers not getting their scuttles is such like a detriment. They get so far behind, so that's really, really important to do that. Even if your AD carry like loses farm or loses trade. Ooh, that could have been a really good fight. You guys could have won that for sure with that stun. And that's the benefit of Pyke right there, is just being able to get out of almost any situation for free. Yeah, but if you had gotten that stun, committed a little bit harder and aimed a little better, I think you guys could have gotten 2 kills or 1 kill there. There we go. Yeah, Kate was a little far back to trap there, unfortunately, but that was good. So they're probably going to be kind of scared now. She's already a little behind. Use up some of those charges though on the melee minions. Even if you need to use it on a caster minion, like make sure you only ever have 2 charges, because you're just wasting money if you have 3. Perfect, yep. So unfortunately Warwick was in there, but that was the right call, and your Diana's gonna make up for it, so yeah, that's good. So you can't really get anything else done down here. I know the Yumi's low on mana, but oh, you should go help your AD carry. Yep. She can get run down by an Ashe. Yumi's out of mana, Ashe is out of mana, but you're still not going to get anything done down here. So once you get that cannon, go up and help the jungle area, which it looks like that's what you're doing. Good. You should be able to get Umbral, it looks like. Maybe not. No. Oh, no Umbral. So yeah, if you can't finish Umbral, perfect, get your control ward. You upgraded to your red sweeper. red trinket, which is good. That was an issue last time. I know that you got the shoulder guard ward upgrade, but didn't switch to sweeper, so good change there. Ooh, I don't like what she's doing. Yeah, she kind of put you guys in a bad spot there. You guys can turn this now, though. There you go. So that's something that I've kind of been noticing with your stun attempts is you kind of, I don't know if it's like hesitate or miss aim or something, I'm not sure. Oh god, I hate it when people spam like that. But you don't commit all the way to getting in front of them and it doesn't stun them. I've noticed that's been pretty regular on your stun attempts, so um, what I kind of think of when I play Pyke is what I'm trying to do is get away from them, but on the other side of them. So I don't know if it's like maybe you're thinking that you want to just stun them and then go back the way you came or something like that. But what I do is I think when I'm gonna stun them, I'm gonna go past them and I'm gonna go hide on the other side of them somewhere. So I'm still getting out of the fight after I stun them. I'm not just like sticking next to them and taking damage. But if you can maybe change that mindset a little bit and be like, okay, so I need to get on the other side of where this person is and hide somewhere over there so that I'm on the other side of them and that this stun goes off. I think maybe there's a chance you might be thinking like I need to get that stun and then go back the way I came, so I need to like get out really quickly, and that's causing you to maybe not commit all the way to the stun. Good. Yep. Perfect. Good job taking that too. I'm not sure what that person was pinging for. I think someone, probably the Ari, most likely chose to dive when both you and Kate, I think, or Diana, one of the two, were really low on health. And you made the right choice to not go in, and they like spam pinged you because they died. So I hate that when people blame you for making a choice, whether it's the right one or not. It's the choice that you made, and they shouldn't be spamming you for it. This one's going really well. I feel like this is going to be one of those games that's going to make you just want to keep playing Pyke. We'll see. Mid and late on Pyke is a lot different than early, and can sometimes be really frustrating. But by the way this game is going, if that Diana keeps getting ahead, then this is going to be a really good game for you. Diana is the kind of champion that can make a Pyke look just like a total god because she's your dive buddy. And when she gets in there and dives well and gets a good ult off, like nobody on the enemy team can really hurt you because they're all like clumped up in her stun and stuff. So um, you can get really good ults and really good stuns and not really get touched if you have a good Diana. I am pretty stoked to see this too. I very rarely see jungle Dianas. And I like Diana a lot. There we go. That's good. I don't know how that Kate ended up dying, but you did what you needed to with that. So she's really hurt, so I know Dragon hurts a ton, but you should tank that. Yeah, I think that went as well as it could have. Swain's really strong. Just leave that. Ari. She's not choosing the right pathing to get out. Yeah, I would have just left her a while ago. Oh, well, you got a flash. But yeah, I would have just left her. I know she's probably pissed. I think she was the one that was spam pinging, but she's making the wrong decisions and wrong pathing decisions, so that's on her. But yeah, in that last fight, I'm not sure how the Kate ended up dying. Maybe Warwick had like chilling smite and red buff or something. I don't know. It seemed like a lot of damage to me after he was stunned, so I'm not sure.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Oh good, it looks like you're going Edge of Night second. It's good. I think you're gonna like it a lot more than your last build choice. Oh, this is dangerous. There you go, okay. There you go, okay. Yeah, that was pretty much perfect. Really scary being under that tower with the set. I don't know if I would have done that, but you guys ended up pulling it off. The Yorick was wrapping around from behind, so that ended up working out. Cool, and you want to get in ult range for that Swain. Yeah. Cool. You'll always want to try to ult people that heal a lot or have a ton of health, because that's where your ult does the most, obviously. Like 20% of that Swain's health is worth like way more than 20% of, you know, the Yuumi or the Ashe's health. So you always want to kind of get ready for the ults on those kinds of champions that either heal a ton or just are super tanky. Which you did, so that's good. I think you were a little farther away from him at the point in the fight where you could have ulted him, but you still got it off, so. And the only reason I'm being kind of nitpicky about that is if you're not ready to ult that Swain when he gets to the 20%, he can heal, and what'll happen is like he'll heal back up past that 20%. And if you're not like on point with your ult, then your ult of course will miss, but also it means that he's gonna heal back up and your team may not be able to kill him. And he might turn a fight, so that's just kind of why I'm being nitpicky about that Swain. Something else that I'll do is a champion like that heals a lot is I'll make sure I ignite them even if they're not super low on health. I'll ignite them so that their healing is reduced before I try to ult them, because sometimes you'll go into ult somebody like that and they'll heal up past the execution point because they just have so much healing. So I like to ignite people that heal a lot even if they're not quite ready to ult, just to make sure that they don't like sit at 20% and then you push R and then they heal back up to 21% like right before your R goes off, so that kind of thing. And I do really want to see you with electrocute. I know you're probably doing the aftershock because the defenses and Pyke is super squishy, but switching to the Edge of Night like you're doing, I think is going to make up for that. And to be honest, like the aftershock tankiness isn't going to help that much. Um, Not as much as the extra amount of damage that you'd be doing with electrocute. Although that being said, you are getting the electric or the aftershock procs off in the enemy team a lot more than I thought. At least in that last team fight because you were kind of in there and it was working out. But I think the reason that's working right now, at least in this game, is because you have that Diana on your team, and so I don't think that would work very well in other games. There you go. On that pull, I honestly, on that pull, would have ignited the Swain, like, right after you stunned him, and then ran away. I think that would have made it a lot easier for your team to get that kill, and again, that was... It didn't really seem like it, but he was kind of close to potentially being able to turn that a little bit. Yeah, I think you guys should do that Baron. As soon as those supers start coming in, they're... Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah, just leave. So Kate, that's completely on Kate. She shouldn't have stuck around for the jungle minions there. So that kind of changes the state of the game. There you go, perfect. Yeah. If you get a hook on their 80 carry, you can kill her real quick, but it's going to be really dangerous with the Yuumi and Set and Swain running around there. There, you can get a stun here. Okay, so that kind of resets the state of the game back to where you guys were when the inhibs went down before Kate died. So yeah, just rush Baron. It looks like that's what they're gonna do. That's fine to back here. What the fuck are they paying you for? It's totally fine to back there. Like, you don't contribute anything to taking that Baron. And the enemy team isn't even contesting at all. And you guys had complete vision on the enemy team before you started that Baron. So the fact that someone was pinging you is just absolutely ridiculous. There, like, you guys knew no one was contesting, and there was nothing you were going to do to help kill that Baron. Like, a few auto attacks on it is not going to make any difference. What it means is that you can get out. I'm a little upset that you're not doing this, but what it meant by backing instead of helping with the Baron was that you could go down and you could have warded the dragon, which you're not doing. So I would have, like, that was kind of the reason to go back while they were Baroning, is so that you could get out to the dragon faster. But that's not happening. It looks like your team doesn't want to worry about the dragon right now. They're just going to try to push. But you guys are going to want to end up taking that dragon. Like, there's no way this game's just going to end before that dragon. Unless the set keeps being dumb. I mean, there is... Well, I guess if the set is just going to stay down there, there's a chance you guys could... Oh, no, maybe not anymore. you guys should leave now. Set's gonna be back. Yeah. So that was just a general macro issue that your team decided to opt into. As soon as you guys saw that set returning, you should have all turned towards the dragon. That's of course a team effort, not really like something that you had control over. But yeah, as soon as that set finished off doing whatever he was doing in lane, you guys should have all turned and went to the dragon. And Kate obviously got caught, but if you guys had turned to the dragon, that wouldn't have happened either. Something actually, something that's is kind of minor, but could have potentially helped is if you did go down and ward up that dragon. Once you backed for that Baron, your team may have kind of considered it a higher priority, and there's a chance that maybe that would have affected their decision to maybe focus it instead of pushing mid. You could have also potentially pinged like, hey, we need to do this dragon or get ready for it, and helped. I know a lot of people don't listen to pings, especially from supports, but you could have tried to make that an emphasis for your team. But yeah, that's unfortunate because your Baron is gone now. And it really didn't need to be. You guys didn't need to lose that fight. Yep, just keep warding that up. Oh, I love that ward. That lane ward is such a good ward. People, for some reason, don't do that anymore. That used to be like the ward that you would do in pro play. And I think once pro players started like catching on to it and sweeping it out a lot, it kind of fell out of meta in normal queues too, because they didn't see pro players doing it anymore. But I love that. I love that ward. Ooh, that ended up being close. Yeah, a little too hard on the stun attempt there. Again, Pyke's super squishy. You don't ever want to take a tower shot. That's like half your health, so a little far on the stun. I think going in, of course, was the right choice, but I think you could have maybe skirted the edges of that fight a little bit better. I really, really hope you guys don't lose this game. Swain scales really well, and he can definitely carry, but with how good the decisions that you're making are and how good the play is this game, I really hope that it doesn't turn around and lose, because I know you'll lose confidence in Pyke on a game like this after doing so well. So you should kind of be up. I think instead of trying to get the XP from that bot lane with Kate, I think you should have been up warding around for Baron a little earlier. I like to ward for objectives at like 30 seconds before the ward is going to expire after the objective spawns, if that makes sense. I'll do the math. I actually don't know how long it is exactly. That's not going to tell me. So basically, like, I'm pretty sure it's something like a minute and 30 seconds before the objective spawns. Which basically means that for 30 seconds after the objective spawns is how long my ward is going to last. I don't know why they're not just doing Baron right now. Um, but yeah, I would have put a pink ward in the bush by your red buff, right behind the Baron pit. Oh, get out! Oh, I don't know about that one. Oh, oh man, that was scary. Okay. um, yeah, they're so strong with that Yumi. There's not really anything you can do. Ooh, if that Warwick commits though, that's their jungler, like, if you can get him. But yeah, in that bush that you were in just a second ago, that's where I would put your pink ward. Because people set up ganks from that bush a lot. So I would have put a pink ward there and then a ward in the Baron pit and then a ward uh, in the enemy, so I'll just have it in this bush here because they set up a lot there too. And I'm pretty sure that's what you were doing there, is trying to get some wards out, but since your team has decided to do the dragon instead of the Baron, I would have just gone down and helped them. Ooh, you guys can win this for sure. Diana's dead. Oh no, the Ahri is being an idiot. There we go. Yeah, you guys got this one. If that Ahri like wasn't so dumb and actually helped at the beginning of that fight, that would have been a much better fight for you guys. You just said something and whispered to me. I'm not sure what it was. I'll read it later. Um, Actually, the fact that you whispered me makes me think that you guys just win this game in the next 3 minutes. So that's a bit of a spoiler. Um, Maybe lose in 3 minutes. I don't know. You guys have Ocean. I can't imagine you lose, but
Destroyed.
yeah, so your team seems to be grouping, so I feel like you guys are gonna get this Baron and then win, but we'll see. Ooh, Diana, no. Don't do that. Oh, is she gonna get lucky? Oh man. So I'm not gonna watch that, but what probably happened is she caught the Ashe right before the Yumi hopped onto her. Which is really lucky because the Yumi was in vision and everything. But that was really risky being in that bush because their whole team was right behind the Ashe. But she got her. So yeah, that's probably the win there. So yeah, get your Ignite on that Swain. Or, or just die, okay. Uh, they have a ton of CC, so these fights you really gotta just skirt around the edges.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, well that's good. So this one's over. Yeah, that was a really good game. I like that a lot. I think my nitpickiness would be getting your ignites off a little bit better. Um, Being a little bit more prepared with your ults on a champion like the Swain or the Warwick or someone that heals a lot. And then some of your warding decisions are still a little off with kind of like the the I guess priority that you're having on like how quickly you should get to a spot to ward it, or maybe just which objective you should be warding. Needs a little bit of work, but yeah, that was good. The play was good. I wish I had seen lane phase, but I hopped into this one at like 12 minutes in or something, so or maybe even more. Um, so I didn't get to see that, but it looked good. You guys were ahead in lane, and you were helping out your jungler too, and you had your Moby boots, so yeah, that looked good.